After about a year and a half of this heavy gambling, I started to hate the casino, but I just couldn't stay out of there. I came up with an idea. I thought I would limit my gambling by taking just $20 and the rest I would keep locked up in a box. Then I would take that key and lock it up in another box and take that key and use another key to lock that up in a box. 5 boxes in all. Well, the $20 was gone in less than 5 minutes. And then I would run out to the car, and by the time I opened the third box, my hands were already trembling and shaking, and I realized I was like a drug addict. When I didn't go gambling anymore, I found I had a lot of time on my hands. I decided to write a play called Rock Bottom at High Altitude.
What? You have no money?
Some of the people from my recovery group and the drama club from the high school teamed up and helped put on the production. The play is about a young man who is virtually at the end of his rope and he wants to figure things out, so he goes for a hike.
Brad is a compulsive gambler. He goes up into the mountains to find himself, find some answers to his problems. He falls asleep and he wakes up to find that his friends have paid him a visit.
There he is.
Brad, wake up.
Brian, what the? Caitlin? Trevor?
You know how much work it was to find you?
Started gambling when I was young. Played poker with my friends. Sports, action betting, casinos, lottery tickets, the racetrack. When I turned about 40, I started betting bigger. I believe I was having a midlife crisis.
My guess is you're skipping out on your responsibilities. In case you've forgotten, you owe me a bundle of money. You said you'd pay me back in 2 weeks. That was 2 months ago.
Oh, hey, Trav, I'll pay you back ASE. Brian, tell him I'm good for the loan.
I don't think I can, Brad. Remember, I'm still upset about the 2-month threat that you stiffed me on a year ago. Remember?
I could not drive by a casino without stopping. One particular time I was going on vacation with my fiance. She fell asleep in the car. I stopped at the casino while she was sleeping and I spent all our vacation money. When she woke up, we had to go home.
I'm worried about you. You've been so different in the past few years, Brad.
Brad has come to the realization that he is becoming very irresponsible. He's got the character defects that is typical of a compulsive gambler. This is how I was. I would lie, cheat, steal, do anything to get money with which to gamble.
Bill collectors are calling me.
I read for the part of Brad's mother, but my understudy got the part.
Mom, Dad, what are you guys doing here?
When I first started gambling, I gambled responsibly. I only went very rarely. Once I started to lose, though, I couldn't stop going. I had to keep going. I was chasing my losses.
So here you are, taking a leisurely hike, are you? Not a care in the world. Do you have any idea of what I'm going through at home? The bill collectors are calling me. They've threatened to repossess the car. I thought I would take some money from our savings, but then I discovered that you've squandered everything. We have nothing. Nothing.
I played the part of Brad's father.
I'm not so sure of that, son.
When I first started gambling, I played the slots, and I was doing not too bad. I was winning a bit here and there. And then for some reason it changed. It had changed where it was no longer fun. It had become a compulsive addiction. I didn't realize that gambling and playing the slots was a fool's game. You put in $20 and you get you win $8, and the casino thinks you've won money, when in fact you've lost $12. And you do that over a period of time, and life gets worse. At a certain point in time, I didn't have money for gas, and I had started to sleep in my car. I was actually stealing just to buy food. I was feeling desperate. Every time I went there, I felt desperate to win, and I was losing a lot.
Brad, you're our son, and we love you very much. But you can imagine how concerned we are for you. We know you've been gambling again.
Look, I only went gambling to help us get ahead. A big win, that's all we need. If I'm so reckless, how come I haven't missed a day of work? And I'm earning better than average wages. That has to count for something, doesn't it?
I'm not so sure of that, son.
Mr. Whitman?
Hello, Brad. It seems that accounting has discovered some irregularities in your department. You have been embezzling money from the company. You are hereby suspended without pay. Good day.
I embezzled money from my own company to gamble. I would take $10,000 out at a time. I would lose that. I would go back to the bank, but I'd go to a different teller because I was too embarrassed of what I'd done. It got so bad, I was so far in the hole that I started buying lottery tickets because I figured I'd need about $1 million to break even. And the odds against winning the lottery are about 13 million to 1. So that's how insane I was. Julie, can you do me a big favor? We need a big win. Can you take this numbers I wrote down and buy a lotto ticket when you get home?
Can't believe you, Brad. To think you would ask me to gamble for you? Goodbye, Brad.
Oh God, what am I gonna do now?
Gambling is like a dream world, and the casino offers the possibility of instant riches, being a winner. It's a place to hide, it's a place to escape. Brad is, at this point, very desperate. Something has to be done. And then the casino girls show up to lure him back to the dream world.
Hey, Brad, we miss you at the casino.
Yeah, Brad, the manager sent us to find you.
Yeah, Brad, you're our most valued client, you know. Oh, the casino.
Near the end of my gambling,
Great
it
show.
got so bad I set my company up in a hotel room above the casino. I had my own parking spot, nobody else could park there. I had my own pit boss. They were giving me free meals. The casino definitely did not want me to stop gambling. You guys are the greatest. You're true friends when a guy is down. But I can't gamble right now. I have no money. I'm totally tapped out.
What did you say?
I said you guys are the greatest. You're true friends when a guy is down.
No. The part after that.
You mean the part about me not being able to gamble and I have no money?
You have no money? Oh, you are pathetic. How disgusting. We wasted our time coming
When
here.
you run out of money and no money to gamble with, the casino doesn't want you. You're a nobody.
See you around. Loser.
So Brad has hit rock bottom. He is finished. He's finished financially, of course, and spiritually, emotionally, he's bankrupt.
I hit rock bottom when I was gambling. My life had become seriously affected by it. My friends, my family, my finances, my health had become affected by it. And there was a time where I wanted to commit suicide.
I actually hooked up the vacuum cleaner hose to my vehicle with the intention of laying down in the back and going to sleep and just not waking up. Luckily, I had a friend that happened to text me at that moment, and we ended up talking, and from there I felt better and was able to seek help for my problem.
Throughout my life, I've struggled with addiction problems to fill that emptiness inside. Drugs, alcohol, nothing ever took me down as fast or as far as gambling. The low point of my gambling career, I'll call it, was my daughter was around 10 years old. She played on the same team as my niece, so my brother, my sister-in-law, my father, and myself were at the park watching them play soccer. I left to go to the casino. I came back and the place was deserted except for my daughter and my father, and my daughter was in the middle of the soccer field bawling her eyes out. Instead of feeling remorse, I felt annoyed. I put her in the car. I gave her $100, went back to the casino and gambled while she sat in the parking lot. That's how sick I had become.
I often believe that it is so pathetic that a person's emotions are ruled by the turn of a card, by the spin of a wheel, or the toss of the dice. That's what happens when you are addicted to gambling.
Good.